Hey everyone, it is February the 4th, and the plagues have ended, and the people are on their way out. In fact, they are leaving. They have left. It's happening. It's happening. We're in the middle of that, and so many exciting things are coming. Some challenging things for us to understand. We're going to get into law and ceremonial law and sacrificial law and all that. Hang in there. If we made it through Job, we can make it through all of that. But I absolutely love today's lesson, and I absolutely love today's key verse. I love today's lesson because I learned a new word. You guys know I'm a word nerd, and some of you may know this word already, and you may know the meaning of it, and I am so excited for you, but please be excited for me to learn a new word. And those of you that don't know it, celebrate with me. This is such a cool word, and I love the phrase of the Omni of God. I am in love with that phrase. I might just have to use that many other times, so you might get tired of it. Anyways, so here's what I love about. I love this lesson. Here it is. The key verse rocks my world. I'm going to back up to verse 40. The people of Israel had lived in Egypt for 430 years. In fact, it was on the last day of the 430th year that all of the Lord's forces left the land. 157,057 and a half days is how long 43 years is. Our day of rescue is already appointed. We might not know the why we're there, the how we're going to get out of there. We probably don't think it's fair that we are there. But our place of waiting and our place of captivity has a rescue stamp date on it already. God knew exactly when enough was enough. He knew exactly when they needed to come out. And we have to be at a place where we trust the Omni of God. God knows where we are at all times. He knows what is happening to us at all times. He sees and he cares. That is evident. That's mentioned here several times. I see the suffering of my children. He knows that. He has a plan of our rescue. And in our place of captivity, he is doing something in our lives. You might not know what it is at the time. He is developing us and bringing us to a place of maturation so that we can be ready for what he has ahead of us. We might not like the captivity. We won't. We don't like the waiting. We won't. But we can love the fact that God knows, God sees, God cares, and God will rescue. He will. I just love that we have a God that is omni. Omni, this is my word, is all. We have the all of God. Our God is omni. He is all. He is all. How can we be certain that God knows, that God sees, that God cares, that God has a plan for us? How can we know that? Well, here is who God is. He is omniscient. He perceives and knows everything. That is his character. He is omniscient. He is omnipresent. He is there with you in your suffering, in your captivity, in your waiting, in my captivity, my waiting. He is there with me. And he is, this just blows your mind. Go ahead and get ready. Mind blown. Mic drop. He is ever present with you and ever present with me. Just because he's with me doesn't mean he's less with you. How does that work? I don't know. Because he's omni. He's omni. He's all-knowing. He's all-present. He is omnipotent. He has the power over all things. He has the power over all things. And he is omnibenevolent. He is purely good and charitable. And we may be thinking, okay, well, if he's good and charitable, then why did he leave his people in there for 430 days? For 157,057 and a half days. Why did he do that? Again, we are not going to always know the why. But we can know the who that knows the why. And he is trustworthy. And as stinky as it is, and I know some of you are in some stinky, stinky places. I get that. I get your emails. I get your messages. I know. But I also know that our God is omni. He's omni. And we have him. And he is purely good and charitable. In this situation that you're in, he is good and he is charitable. His definition of good and charitable is different because his ways are higher than ours and his thoughts are higher than ours. And we have to trust in that, not in our thinking, not in our finite, our limited thinking. We have to trust his thinking and his ways, not ours, and not what we see around us. That is so hard because we want to trust what we see and we want to trust what we feel. But I know for certain my feelings lie to me, and what I see is not always how it is. But we have the Omni of God in us and on our side. And that Omni is completely trustworthy. Wow. Trust in the Omni of God. We'll see you next time on Read Through the Word.